Hi. So a few years ago, I had to a research paper on plastic in the ocean, and to get me started, I watched a couple TED Talks. In one of them, the speaker threw up a picture on the board of a group of jellyfish, and what he did was he asked the audience to pick out the plastic bag in that swarm or group of jellyfish. You could do with relative ease, and you could tell that there was one was a plastic bag, the rest were jellyfish. What his point was to show how similar jellyfish look to plastic bags, especially to an untrained eye. As humans, we know that plastic bags exist and what they look like, and we know that jellyfish exist and what those look like. So it makes it pretty easy for us to distinguish the difference between the two. For a marine animal, they have no idea that plastic bags exist, and therefore, something that's floating and translucent in the ocean is gonna look like food to them. They're not gonna know that that's a plastic bag and they should not be eating it. As of 2021, 80 species of marine animals have died from plastic. These include animals like the ocean sunfish, dolphins, whales, seabirds, and sea turtles. What happens when these animals eat the plastic is it gets stuck in their digestive system, tricking their brain into thinking that they're full when in reality they haven't eaten anything of substance. So this leads to those animals starving to death, and that's a very sad, painful way for them to die. Not only are these animals starving to death, but they are also being suffocated to death. In some instances, the plastic bag, the handle gets stuck around their neck or the bag gets stuck on their head, and they have no way of getting it off. For other species like coral and anemones, the plastic bag floats and it sits on top of them, and it deprives them of any oxygen or nutrients that they could possibly be getting from the water or other animals. So that is also another super sad, unnecessary way for these animals to die. Due to human activity, 7 species of sea turtles are now endangered. As humans, I feel like we have a responsibility to help get these animals off the endangered list and prevent them from going extinct. A few ways we can do this is by using alternatives to plastic bags like the paper bags or reusable shopping bags when we go shopping, or to make sure that if we have to use a a plastic bag, is that we recycle it or we take it to stores like Home Depot and Target that have recycling centers, and we make sure that they get into a proper place for them to be disposed of. It's super important that we get plastic out of the ocean and keep it out of the ocean for the safety of these innocent animals who are just trying to survive.